Match number 36 between a team that's doing really well. The Kolkata Knight Riders very much in the top half of the table. They are up against the hapless looking Royal Challengers Bengaluru now. KKR lost to RR from a winning position by just 2 wickets. Joy, it will really hurt them. Most things are going right for them.
Yeah, that'll hurt them. That'll hurt them because they had a chance to go to first place. And that would have been first place after a long, I think after 2014, you've never seen that rate of scoring from KKR early in the tournament. So I think that will hurt them because it got away from them.
Yeah.
But then if they look at it very rationally, they'll realize they sneaked one against SRH exactly in the same situation.
Yeah.
So once they got across the line, once they just fell back, and I think they have enough time to now set that aside and said, let's go forward, because I think what they have to do, and I know Gautam is very aware of this as a captain, is he's not even going to be telling them we need to qualify, because the way you look at it is say, guys, we need to be top 2. We need to give ourselves 2 chances.
Yep.
So he'll keep that pressure on them saying top 2, top 2, top 2. They know if they win tomorrow, they go back to top 2.
They're playing at the Eden Gardens. They've scored 200 plus twice, and twice they've allowed the opposition to score as many as well. Mitchell Starc is a huge concern for the Kolkata Knight Riders. What's happening with him?
Well, he showed promise against LSG, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, 3 wickets.
2 or 3, 3 for. He's always going to be a risky return sort of bowler. He's a striker.
Yep.
That brings scoring opportunities. So, but I think he'll still just try and do what he does.
Yep.
Just like to see him. Dooley mentioned it a number of nights ago. Just like to see him use his short ball a bit better. He could have hopefully watched Pat Cummins tonight. Totally different styles of bowlers, but just that change-ups, taking pace off, but then use your bumper and use it really well.
Changes. Can they look at beefing up their batting? Nitish Rana seems to be okay. So could they look at bringing him in for Venkatesh Iyer? Maybe since Ankush Raghuvanshi has solidified his position at number 3. Can they look at making that change? Iyer out, Rana in?
Look, Iyer, Rana, yes, I think at this point in time, Venkatesh Iyer hasn't set, their team on
Venkatesh,
fire.
that is, not the captain Shreyas Iyer.
Yeah, Venkatesh, he hasn't set them on fire. But look, I don't think that's batting has been their weakness. I think their weakness has been that Starc has not given them enough with the ball. That's something that they'll be worrying about. I would not be surprised if they decide to, go for a chance and take the extra spinner in Suyash Sharma.
Against RCB, against Virat Kohli, you need an extra spinner.
Yeah, play the extra spinner and you've got enough bowling. Because if you see the fast bowlers, Vaibhav Arora, Harshit Rana, you still have somebody like an Andre Russell who can give you 2-3 overs. So you still have 10 overs of fast bowling. You have a banker in Sunil Narayan. You have Chakravarti who's bowling well. They could really look at Suyash Sharma. Remember, generally, in his heyday, Gautam used to like a 3-spinner lineup. It might just work for them.
Now, they're up against a hapless-looking, lost-looking RCB at number 10. 7 matches done, 6 losses, just the 1 win. A team that has Virat Kohli, the best batter on the planet. Currently the best finisher on the planet, DK. There are rumours about him being okay to go to the World Cup. We won't go into that. But the bowlers are just not turning up.
No, they've been absolutely decimated a number of occasions, and confidence must be at an all-time low after that last outing. So good for them to get away from the home ground, I think, and just change as good as a holiday, maybe travel together, freshen up a bit. There was some promising signs with the bat in hand, but the bowling is, they've just got to work out exactly what their formula is, who they're going to play, get that balance right. So it'll be interesting to see who they stack up with.
RCB play in their green jersey tomorrow. Maybe that'll bring a bit of luck for the Bengaluru team. Virat Kohli likes the Eden Gardens. Now they've tried pretty much everything they could. Glenn Maxwell opted out in that last game.
Yeah, they've tried everything. Yeah. Even Virat and Gautam have tried being friends as well. So
for a change,
which is that's also change. It's wonderful to see.
Good to see.
So look, they tried everything, and I think that's the point that. If you're Virat, you have to feel for him. It's easy to say that 16 years they haven't managed to get a title, but the amount of pressure on that man, because everyone thinks that he can deliver, and it's not that he's not doing enough for the team. So it's a difficult situation to be in, And there's a phenomenal amount of pressure.
No the stars in either lineups. You've got to give me your players to watch out for.
I want to have a look at the RCB team. I'd love to have a look at the RCB team because I feel their bowling, I would definitely again go back and say that if you've got Maxwell is now no longer here, you've got to give Will Jacks a bit more of a run. You've got Duplessis out there. I think Topley and Lockie, I'd go with both of them out there. This is the Eden Gardens. You could possibly play another spinner out here. And I think you are in a situation where, you have to bring back bowlers. Akashdeep.
So say maybe a Mayank Dagar in for, say, Vijay Kumar Vaishak? An option, left-arm spinner?
I think you'll need a spinner. I think you'll definitely need a spinner under the circumstances because remember, you're not getting any overs from Maxi. Will Jacks will give you a bit of spin. So will Lomrod, but you're not getting any others. I would like to see another quality top line spinner in, not somebody who's a replacement. So yeah, definitely Mayank Dagar.
Key players to watch out for.
I'm looking forward to seeing, which you made reference to it, and we don't need to really unpack it, but did DK say I am available?
He's been quoted saying, if I have to...
Oh, if I have to go, I'll go.
I may be making the mistake of misquoting him, so apologies if I'm doing that.
We're not sure.
We will get a confirmation from DK. He's our very own Cricbuzz panelist. So, DK, World Cup, you reckon?
Oh, no, what I was going to say, if indeed he had made that statement, which again, I don't know if he has, but if he had made that statement, it'd be interesting to see then how he goes about his business and if there's more focus on it. Well, it's swirling around, isn't it? So is it building expectation on his performances? So I'm tell you what, just love watching him play.
Wouldn't it be a great story, DK, World Cup? Or are we getting a bit too far ahead of ourselves?
We might be getting ahead of ourselves, but look, it's a romantic thought. Going out there one last time, giving it a whack.
He could wicket keep and have the earpiece in and cross into studio here, couldn't he?
You can do
from the World Cup.
So the only question is, look, he's anyway going to the US. He has a visa. The question is, does he have to carry his kit or his suits?
Does he have to book his own flight?
The only person worried about at this point in time about this is Rajesh Ramachandran, who's the head of broadcast for the ICC, who's saying, hold on, I could lose a commentator here.
Yeah. The other one I'm looking for, Rinku Singh. I want to see him.
Okay, for you?
Good call, because Rinku's he's been nursing an injury. He's not had enough time, the rest of them doing. Look, as I said, I want to see Starc perform. Starc has to perform for them. And I think this is a good match for him to come back and show what he's doing. Because at the business end of the tournament, they'll need him to be there. And on the other side, I'd say that I'd go for Faf again. Somebody right up at the top. He's a captain, not really done what he's capable of doing. Even the run rate's not where it normally is. So, yeah, I'd love to see Faf do well for them.
On form, KKR start favourites. RCB at number 10. They've already played 7 matches. They've got to win their next 7 to have a shot at the playoffs. Joy, what's that number? 16? Is that the number that gets them to the playoffs?
I think 16 is a safe number given the fact that there's quite a bit of teams are closely together. 16 should get them across. 8 and 6 should get them across.